have no power in my room. I was playing Xbox. I was in a party with some friends on Xbox Live. I had just gotten off Gears, and I was just, chatting, and suddenly a loud pop, flash, and then my power was gone. There's power everywhere else in the house. I had thought maybe we lost power, but no, everywhere else in the house has power, and it was super dark, so I couldn't see in my room. I moved a bunch of crap around. As you can see, I made a mess of my room. Now, I'll admit, my room was already somewhat of a mess. It wasn't too bad, but I just made a huge mess of it, moving things around and shit. And, see if you can see. There's the Xbox there. Now, there's no power or electricity in here, so I thought, well, maybe a breaker, switch. I went down into the cellar to, check the breaker. There was an off switch, so I thought, alright, that must be it. So I flicked it. And then, nope, came back up here and nothing will still come on. As you can tell, this is the cord that charges my camera. There's some wear to it, but it still works. And it's plugged in where I always keep it plugged. This is where I always keep everything plugged. And except for the Xbox is plugged in the other wall socket. But anyway, the camera has life because I was charging it practically all day. But right now, it's not charging even though it's hooked up and plugged up. Everything's connected, it's hooked up, it just ain't getting no charge because there's no power coming from it. So, I'm going to unplug that. And now, here's the iPad. Alright, the iPad. It's been charging some today too. Let me stand this up somewhere so I can get a better view. Now the iPad is at 52% battery life. And I got its cord right here. Again, some wear and damage to it, but it works just fine everywhere else in the house. Now I'm going to plug this into the wall outlet. Alright, give me a minute. Okay, so now it's plugged into the wall outlet, so let's plug the bottom piece into the iPad. If I can find the slot here. There it is. Give me a second. Hard to see in the dark. There it goes. Okay, it's in there. So, now this is plugged in, and that's plugged in, completely plugged in and everything. No charge. See? Not even a charge. Nothing. And my TV won't come on either, and neither will the Xbox or anything else. I'm pushing the button there. Not a goddamn thing. And the TV is hooked up back there. I unhooked the Xbox because I was checking it. The Xbox seems to be fine, although there's a rattle in this, which I believe there was a rattle before. I believe there was. So it's the box. But let me, okay, I gotta put something down here. Let me put this down for a minute. Hold on, I don't know if you can hear it or not. I can slightly hear it. Well, anyway, there's something loose inside there. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. So it is a possibility this thing went out and cost my power, but There's no power at all in this room. We believe it's electrical because this house has some bad wiring that the landlord is refusing to do anything about. That's a big reason why we're moving right there. But the power's never gone off like this and just, not worked. I mean, I can't even draw now, so... Well, I can't draw before because I'm practically out of art supplies, but still can't do crap. So no power, no electricity, no nothing. And because of that, there's no Xbox. The only time I can get on Xbox now is when my brother's at work until we move. And I don't know if something happened with the Xbox or if it still works. I'll have to hook it up in my brother's room, see if anything happens tomorrow. I'll do a better video tomorrow, but honestly, this sucks. So yeah, I'm going to end this video. And before I do, I got a message for Jeffrey. Alright, I know he's probably not going to watch this or whatever, but Alduin, I'm tired of your bullshit and it needs to stop, okay? Your attitude, your behavior, it needs to stop. Alright? Because if it don't, I'm removing you and I'm not putting up with your bullshit. So, cut it out and quit being a brat. That's all I'm going to say. For now.